Hello travelers, I'm Wheelchair Jimmy and I'm rolling through the Bay of Islands, New Zealand today, where our Princess cruise ship has docked near Pahia, which is off the far northeast corner of New Zealand. Upon anchoring in the bay, Princess then transports passengers who wish to go ashore via a small tender craft. And as a side note, these tenders they're pretty good sized and are very wheelchair accessible with the crew's help, so long as the waters are calm and the weather is okay. Good job, Princess. Once on the shores of Pahia, there's a shuttle bus that transports passengers into town. Unfortunately, that shuttle bus is not wheelchair accessible. Bad job, Princess. Now, luckily, we found a local staffer there that saw our predicament. They offered to drive us in their personal car, so we accepted, and into town we went. Those people in New Zealand are just so very nice. The town of Pahia is a very small coastal village, very level, very wheelchair accessible, but there's really not a whole lot to do in Pahia. So we decided to take a small ferry, which was accessible, from Pahia over to Russell Island. Now, there is a reasonably steep ramp down to the small ferry boat at Pahia with the same setup on Russell Island, but it is accessible with a bit of help down that steep ramp and at the boat entry. Now, the ferry trip is short and it runs on a half hour. The town of Russell was founded in the early 1800s and shortly thereafter became the hellhole of the Pacific with the drinking, prostitution, ex-cons, and fights with the Maoris. But today it is this small, charming seaside village of about 1,000 residents located on a very level, accessible waterfront. It's an easy roll along the Strand and elsewhere in town. Everything is very level. There are multiple wheelchair accessible restaurants, including the Duke of Marlborough where we ate lunch, and Sally's Cafe, as well as cute local shops and a free public wheelchair accessible restroom. In particular, we like the Russell Museum at a $10 charge, which is a very informative, nicely done museum with a wonderful cultural history of the town of Russell and Russell Island, all very wheelchair accessible. There's an easy ramped entry and a large wheelchair accessible restroom. Getting back from Russell Island to the Princess pickup dock in Pahia was easier as the ferry from Russell Island makes a special stop upon request. On the WGR Index, well, the Russell Island journey, it gets a 3. Although Princess Cruises did not provide an accessible shuttle to Pahia, with a little effort and some help from the locals, everything was reasonably wheelchair accessible. We had a wonderful day cruising among the dozens of islands up here off the far northern coast of New Zealand, and a casual stroll and lunch in this charming town of Russell. I would encourage everyone to get up here to the Bay of Islands. The setting up here is spectacular. Roll on, America!